Hello, YouTube. Faithful Love here. I'm here to do your daily reading for. Sorry, you guys. Let me get all of my stuff out of the way. For my hair. Sorry, you guys. I've been planning it, but this is my style I'm going for today. But I'm here to do your daily reading for September the 23rd, 2019. Okay, we're gonna be pulling from my wisdom deck, and we'll just pull a couple of wisdom cards, and then we'll do a few tarot cards as well, um, and then just go from there. For those who are new to my channel, thank you for coming out, and for those who are returning, thanks. I appreciate you guys so much. I want to go ahead and get started with lighting my candles and kind of getting some energy going for today. I know I'm a little behind on the reading, but I had to take a few time out for myself today and get a few things done. So now I have time to do the daily reading, and I hope all is well and everybody is having a wonderful day at work or wherever you could be. Um, with that being said, I want to first start out with the prayer and then read the prayer of the day. And go from there. Alexa, please play some meditation music, please.
Okay, here's a station for you. Meditation on Amazon Music.
Okay. I don't know if that's loud. All right, here we go, guys. I hope all is well, as I stated before. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. It is Monday, and you guys are starting the work week. I had to get my phone. Sorry. Can you guys believe that it is September the 23rd already? This month has flew by. And it's so crazy. Okay. All right, so we're going to start out with the verse of the day that comes to me daily. So I'll start out with, yes, it does. And welcome. Thank you for coming back, Miss Doll 30, Miss Dolly. So the verse of the day is, God is my shepherd. I do not need a thing. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction. Okay, so Spirit is sending us all in the right direction, you guys. And with this message, you should not want for anything. You should know that He refreshes your soul. He gives you everything that you ask for. And He just gives you everything that you need. So you shouldn't want for anything, okay? Let me open up this door so I can let out some of this energy. But that being said, my focus today is just like starting, just doing things that that you are comfortable with. Like if you want to start that new business, I will sit down and brainstorm everything that Spirit has for us. I mean, has for you, especially if you are getting that nudge to do something new in your life. And just go for it, and just have put your unwilling faith and belief in whatever it is that you choose to do in your life, especially if you are tired of, punching that clock, 9 to 5 jobs, Spirit wants you to be happy with whatever you choose to do in life and not make you feel like you got to just be struggling to have to get up and go to work every day and just work hard, for nothing to be unhappy. I mean, but if you have a 9 to 5 job that you're happy at, then I applaud you, and that's great that you have that going for yourself. But basically, the thing with it is, Spirit wants you guys to start trusting in your intuition and your feelings of, wanting to go at things and make a good living for yourself. That can be a really, really hard thing to do. All right. Intuition. Look at that. That's the card that fell out when I was just shuffling. But with that being said, just follow your intuition and trust that, whatever it is that Spirit has for you, he will bring it to you. All right. You got new beginnings coming to us now. We are, embarking on a new journey. Okay. We're moving forward in our life. Everybody is evolving into becoming this new balancing, person that you want to be. Don't be afraid to, you know, fight your fears away and just have the faith and following your heart and your intuition, your true desires. Only you really know what you truly desire and want to do in life. Okay, Spirit is just wanting you to know that going at things with at the higher vibration and just going at things with, the might and knowing that this is for me. I have this. I have no reason to, doubt myself. Don't go in doubting yourself. Go with it at full. Commit to whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, and once you commit to it, then there's no stopping you at nothing that you choose to do in your life. Okay, whether that's becoming a manager, supervisor, entrepreneur, just wanting to write books, whatever it is that you want to do that's free spirited, take time to, think about that, write it down, and dedicate yourself to it. And that dream will come true. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and invite Spirit here into the room with us and say a prayer, because I really feel like without him, none of this could be possible for me. Um, I love the fact of what he's doing to me in my life, like how he's helping me in my life. He's given me the ability and the wisdom and the knowledge and the faith and the grace to do what it is that I love doing. And this is one thing that I love doing. I could say I love to do my daily readings. I'm really new here on YouTube, but this is my outlet. This is where I can, let out what it is the Spirit has on my heart to share with the world. Okay. And to let you guys know to not be afraid to do what it is that you want to do, especially if you have the time to it. But you have to make time to do what you love doing, because you can get caught up in, in the world and doing things of the world. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading and say a prayer for us. Okay. Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to be able to channel for all of my viewers that watch my channel. Thank you for giving me the ability to be the spirit of this whole thing that I have going for myself as far as for my channel. Lord, please, only positive messages, only positive energy and positive people coming to my channel, and please place your spirit deep down inside of me. So when I speak your word, Lord, that it gets to them and it touches them in their spirit to know that this is all good advice and good guidance from you. Please make our hearts your home and continue to walk with us on the journey that you have for us. Thank you for the things you have done in our life, and thank you for all of the things that you will continue to do in our lives. Lord, please make any path that's crooked straight for all of my viewers, for whoever clicks on this video. Lord, please give me the ability to be the channeling for today, the 23rd of September, and getting this message out to them. Okay. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. All right. So the card, as I was shuffling, you guys, the card that fell out was intuition. And all day today, I was, channeling intuition. Like, okay, you just gotta follow your intuition. You gotta follow whatever it is. You gotta learn how to connect with your intuition, most definitely. And in order to do that, it involves meditating, centering yourself, and practice, just practicing to listen to those voices, your inner voice, listening to that inner voice that you have about that's talking to you. That can be very hard in a distracting world. Like, did you guys just hear that big old beep? Like, if you're not like channeled and can't block out things, you will get distracted easily. But we got intuition and trust. This card right here has been on the top of the deck as I shuffled a few times. It's like staying there. So I know for a fact that Spirit wants me to talk to you guys about trusting, okay? And get in touch with your feminine side. All right? So I'm going to keep shuffling and see what else he wants us to know, okay? Wisdom, have wisdom and understanding, okay? Seek higher wisdom when it comes to certain things. Yeah. Grief. Grief is the other one. This card, after I explain this card, you will kind of understand where grief is coming from. Some of you guys could be grieving. It could actually mean grief, but it's other ways and alleys that card can speak of, okay? Spirit, what else? What else is it that wisdom? This fell out as well. Spirit, what else is it that we need them to know? So with the following your intuition, from the left side of your body comes your feminine energy, whether you are a man or a woman, okay? And time. Take time to center yourself. Take time to write down your goals and follow your dreams, okay? Take time to listen to that inner voice that's speaking positivity to you, okay? The cards do have meaning on them, but in the book it's some more depth of, everything that's, it gives the definition of why we pull the card and everything. So I'll just go from there, okay? All right, so the first card we pulled was the number 23. As the intuition. Following your intuition could be, sorry guys. Following your intuition could be something that you guys, it could be hard to do, especially if you're not centered, your chakras are not clear, and you got a whole lot of stuff going on, and you're not taking time to center yourself and meditate and all of that. Like, listening to your intuition can be difficult. It's not hard to do, but it can be difficult if you don't set your mind on, okay, I'm going to follow my intuition. Okay? So from the left side of your body comes your female energy, whether you are a man or a woman. Within the femaleness, the feminine conscious lives your intuition. Okay? Intuition is the intelligence of your body mind, meaning that voice that's deep down inside of you, talking to you. Okay? Instinct, like first instincts, like stuff like that. When you have that first thought or that first instinct, like, okay, all right, I need to be following that. A lot of times we skip over that first instinct and then go with the next thing. And then 9 times out of 10, that first thing that you was thinking was the total answer of what you should have been doing or what it was that spirit was trying to let you know. Okay? Feel what is true in your body mind rather than knowing what is true in your mind. That's why it can become a little difficult for you to follow your intuition, because you could be sitting one thinking that, okay, that's your intuition talking to you, but at the same time your mind could be telling you things too. You got to learn how to separate the two. All right, and that's like getting in touch with your more spiritual side and meditating, and being able to listen to that, like quieting your mind. um Intuition does not have the clouds of accumulated knowledge to distort your vision. Intuition simply sees what is true, what is the truth. With intuition, you can feel the source of your being without reasoning it away and being filled with doubt. Doubt destroys your intuition. Your power always lies in the balance between the mind and the intuition. Okay. So you have to learn how to balance it. Like, you have to learn how to clear your mind. Like, okay, this is my intuition talking to me. And you have to bring it to a center. You have to center yourself. Okay. The painting on here is, you see this painting here? Imagine your intuition being that white ball back there in the trees, and everything else is going on. If you guys can look at this, it's a deer here too. It's a deer in this picture. See if you can center your eyes on just that, like the vision of it. It's two, to be exact. It's two deers there. But it's spirit. This is the analogy of it, like the picture of how connecting with your intuition would look. Okay. It's like a place that you go, a place that you visit, that's like a sanctuary. Okay. Intuition is found through introspection, which lives in the West, is shown by the portals into another world deep beneath the earth. This is the hidden universe within, the innocence of the deer and the spiritual being of the monk. And in the spheres of the universe, knowledge imitates that we are all one, as above, as below. Okay, intuition is a receptive power that leads you to understanding Mother Earth, the gateway to healing her and bringing magic into your life is intuition. Once you start following your intuition and things, it'll be just like magical. You'll feel like one, like even though you're connected to all things of the universe. Okay, when you become one into with your intuition, things would be like, you destroy doubt, you destroy everything that fear, you destroy a lot of things that could make you feel like you're you're thinking in your mind overall. Okay, so trust in your intuition, and try to get in touch with that to where you can focus on you know following your intuition. It's not an easy thing to do, but just try to center your mind and start listening to what your intuition is telling you. Okay. Moving along, we got the trust. Okay. That's the number 7 card. Okay. Some of you guys could be feeling like you don't want to trust something. Something could be like, in order for you to trust certain things, it's got to be something that you love. Okay. That's just how the mind works. In love, there must be trust. Without trust, there is no love. Jealousy is an illness of the mind and heart. Trust lives in the logs of your innocence. Hyoka is a warrior of the Native American tradition who goes into battle backwards on a horse with a broken lance, knowing that the Great Spirit will protect him. It is this kind of trust that you need. The imbalanced aspect of particular history reaside like stone caves within each of us. Welcome the new aspect of feminine power to bring to your being, even though they may seem foreign. Trust in the ways of divine power and the Great Spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live with trust in your heart. Okay. The painting on the back of this is the time has come. All right. So anything that's going on right now, trust and know that this is the time. Okay, this is the time, and you have to believe it and know that this is your time. Okay, pictures are two Balinese women. They are carrying parasols, those little umbrellas there, that symbolize the welcoming of the duties. The stone's carvings depict the Mayan rain god. You see, they're walking up to the rain god, Chick, and the Aztec god of wisdom, Quetzalcoatl, welcoming the feminine consciousness of the planet Venus in the sky. This is a painting of invitation and honor to a new aspect of female consciousness. In the South, by the ancient aspects of practicum, practilarium, consciousness, just being very practical in your consciousness, okay? This history resides within each of us. To find a balance of trust within ourselves, we need to know about our own history. Examine what is instinctual within you and what is male and female, trusting that you will find the answers you need to bring into that power. This will also bring those around you into trust. For if those around you do not trust you, they will eventually try to destroy your power. Okay? So just start trusting your own self. Okay? Start trusting that you are walking in your intuition and you are following that. Okay? Trusting in who you are as an individual. Okay? So you can give that so other people will see that and start trusting in you, okay, and not make you feel like, okay, alone. Okay, it's not that you want to get people to trust you like it's a game or something like that. You want to trust yourself in order to give that information to someone else. Okay, so trust in it, trust and know that these messages are for me as well as they are for you, to understand and believe and know that these messages are from spirit. Okay, just trust and know that. Without that trust, it can cause jealousy. It can cause illness of the mind and the heart. Okay, feminine is the next card we got, which is card number 13. The world is a benefit of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women has always communed with women in the unspoken language. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. When women is the keeper of the planet, and you must not let her energy be uprooted by the male systems within men or women. We are all in need of the world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. Okay? So the feminine side of you is Mother Earth. Look at that. Those are women, but they look like trees. Okay, she is the universal link to to you, to us, to the world. She's the universal link, Mother Earth. Okay, the painting entitled in this is the Garden of Eve, the Garden of Eve. It is through the direction of the West, through transformation of the overbalance of male energies, that we resonate, reinstate the harmony of a perfect balance of female consciousness with male consciousness on earth. The female spirit thrives in a groove of sisterhood of women to in communication. This groove, this groove of female trees show The show its connectedness to the universe. Consciousness surrounds us within Mother Earth below. You see the bottom down there? All those roots, the links. Okay? Um, the butterflies represents the chakra systems of energy throughout the human being, universal energies born from a sacred space and evolving toward the light. Okay? So giving back to Mother Earth, and the message that I'm getting from this is it's been so dominant that men try to take over the world, not take over the world, but as far as they're forgetting and misunderstanding of Mother Earth. Okay, she is the universal link to all of us. Okay, so operating like men can operate in their feminine side as well because that gene is within men and women. Okay, no matter if they feel like that or not. Um, Women are the keepers of the planet. And you must not let her energy be uprooted by the male system within a man or a woman. We are all in need of the world's harmony. Okay, Mother Earth has been misunderstood. Okay, so we just need to just get back in touch with the feminine side, the whole aspect of the universal link of the world. Okay, is what I'm getting there. And I'm not trying to attack men at all, not at all. Okay, it's just Spirit is just saying that um, Mother Earth has been misunderstood here, but she is the but what everybody needs to know is that she is the universal link. Okay, which is the feminine side of things. Okay, most men wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the mothers. Period. Okay, or men, they have a part in it, yes, but we carry the womb, we carry the seed. Not saying that we want the control of all men or anything like that, but just trusting that the feminine side or the woman, the Mother Earth is, is the universal link. And sometimes, and to get in touch with that, to piggyback off of that, you got intuition here, which is a female energy. Okay. Mother Earth is essence. Okay. And all Spirit is saying is to follow your intuition and trust in the female energy that you could be experiencing right now. And in order to get in touch with your intuition, you have to tap into that female energy, okay? Whether you are a man or a woman, your conscious, your female consciousness, okay? Like having that mothery um, energy, not saying turn into a woman, but just operating at that level of nurturing, being very nurturing and loving and trusting in the universal link, which is Mother Earth, especially if it's a woman in your life that is trying to get in touch with her more feminine side, her more spiritual side. Okay, and just trust in that she's being led by Spirit. It's okay to lead, yes, but it's okay to lead with love, trust. Okay, harmony. because Mother Earth, she is the universal link and she is the womb for all that live. Feminine consciousness is an energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. You guys need that wisdom of the feminine consciousness, which is trusting in the feminine consciousness and following your intuition. It all piggybacks to intuition. It piggies back to that. Following that feminine side of yourself. Okay? The feminine side of yourself. Not like, I'm not saying listen to all the females, and I'm not trying to put women as people that you need to listen to, but you have to have that mindset to know that wisdom comes from the feminine consciousness. The energy comes from a woman's consciousness of, just Mother Earth, spirit. And once you doubt that, you will destroy the whole thing. Like once you doubt that, okay, me getting in touch with my feminine side and operating in that and trusting. So basically what spirit is wanting you to trust in the feminine side of yourself, okay? That you guys operate from a more softer side. Okay? Grief. Moving on. I felt like I stayed on feminine too long, but basically what that is saying is that Mother Earth has been misunderstood. Like you guys misunderstand the whole aspect of what the feminine intuition and trusting in the feminine side of your, like of your consciousness when it comes to doing things, or like what's real big now is submission. Women submitting to their men, but sometimes it's hard for women to submit to their men when things could be very, it could be, it's been messed up, like the way that the world is operating. Okay, that's where the whole misunderstanding, it's been a misunderstanding somewhere. Okay, so now it's time to tap back into that feminine trusting intuition side of you to understand what it is that, to make it all come back to a balancing state. Okay, it's just been a big misunderstanding in the world of how things should go, how things should, like just period. It is, and it has been, and that's like a real big topic. And I'm not trying to make that my topic, but it's kind of like it's coming out like that. But it's like it's been uprooted. You don't want it to be uprooted. Like you want women to follow you and submit with you, but it's been uprooted to where some men are following behind the things that they learned of the world. Tap back into that energy of your spirit. Get in touch with your spiritual side and operate from the Lord, okay, and how he operates, which is Mother Earth, like earthly ways, spiritual ways, the great spirit, your intuition, trust in all of that. That's within this, with the deep down inside of you, okay? Grief. Grief deepens you, allowing you to explore the perimeter of your soul. Grief is the only gateway to create levels of consciousness, and it is a hard task maker. Through grief, you can explore every aspect of your dark side: anger, pain, abandonment, terror, loneliness, aspects of a sacred wound that we usually try to ignore in our daily lives. Grief forces you to acknowledge those parts of yourself that are not yet healed. If you can look at grief as a teaching, you can grow and you will grow. If you can look at grief with awareness and an open heart, it is one of the greatest teachers of all. The seeds of wisdom and enlightenment are planted within the wounds of grief. What is lost can come back into us again. The higher ways. It could come back to us in a higher way. All right. Once you get in touch with that, like operating like grief, the word grief is you can be grieving in multiples of ways, okay, to where you feel abandoned, terror, loneliness, okay, to where you feel the need to have to control certain things or operate with anger and pain that's down deep down inside of you. So it causes you to, we ignore that. So some of us could be ignoring that. Don't ignore that, okay? In our daily lives, that's could be going on in our daily lives. Grief is forcing you to acknowledge those parts of yourself that you have not healed yet. That's meaning that you're not healed in a certain area. So just heal in that certain area, and you will start. You can plant within the wounds of grief and fix it and heal it. Okay. Once you will know when you are not grieving anymore, when you operate from an open heart, open-minded, love, trust, in certain things, and not think that everything is against you, or or things are supposed to make you feel abandoned or anything like that. No, you should be comfortable enough in your skin to have an open heart, to operate from the heart chakra. Open that chakra up. Seek ways to not feel abandonment and terror and loneliness and be very angry, thinking that just because things are not going your way, or you can't control things. Something needs to be healed if that's how you feel. Something needs to be healed there. Okay. Grief is deepening. Okay. It deepens you and allows you to explore the perimeter of your soul. Okay. The painting is entitled, look at that, The First Noble Truth. So much of life evolves, suffering and loss, but great strength is brought to us through grief, and a choice to present you can choose to learn from the experience and remain soft and kind, or you can choose to become hardened and cynical. Okay? Do not miss the lesson you are here to discover, even in grief. This weeping Buddha, this symbol of the shaman, goes deeply within himself into the depths of his grief, holding grief in his hands before a solitary rose. The rose sits upon a stone altar in the shadow waters of a rocky ocean shore. The tide has gone out, symbolizing the elimination of desires, finally transcending into his hands. The rose is one of the understandings, recognizing that sadness and grief are only one side of the double edged sword. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Or grief is not easy to get over just like that either. But you want to rise above grief. You want to heal that part of you by just understanding that this is having the strength to have great strength to be able to get through things and make that choice of, okay, this is no longer going to, we're not telling you to forget people, family members. I lost my mom and my dad, and I'm not over that. Like, I grieve a lot, but at the same time, I know that they're in a better place. I know that they're with the Lord, and I know that the Lord, will protect them, and I know that they're great. They're fine. They live their life here on earth, and they're living an even better life up there with Him. Okay, so you don't want to have to suffer and put yourself in grieving all the time, like grievances of grief. When you lose people, yes, it's very heartbreaking. It's very, very heartbreaking. But the loneliness and terror, yeah, you're gonna go through that. But you have to heal that part of you. You have to know, you have to open up and heal that part of you. Okay. You got to be aware of things with grief. And you got to have an open heart. And it is one of the greatest teachers of all. Like grieving is one of the greatest teachers of all. Like, okay, you will know when you over something, not over things. Well, I'm not saying get over things or get over things, not ever. It takes time for you to get through these things. It takes time for you to heal your heart. But you also have to want to heal your heart and not have to want to feel that pain anymore or that loneliness or that abandonment anymore. You will have to want to heal yourself. On the other side of peace and joy and tranquility in the knowing, in the knowledge that we all are one. Okay. There is a teaching of the West because grief takes us into a deep, reflective thought, delving into our unconscious life to find the strength to transcend. In every death, there is a rebirth and a transformation. Do not be afraid to learn the lessons that are to be found in grieving. Okay, it's a lesson there. It's something there that's trying to teach you something. If you still are grieving, 9 times out of 10, as you're grieving now, you can have anger, pain, abandonment issues, just terror all the time, and loneliness issues. It can be a lot, going on there. And you got to take the time to heal that part of you, okay? Because you could be coming off as, as like all of that can be a part of you. You don't want to be angry all the time. We don't want to be angry all the time. No one wants to be in pain for a lifetime ever. No one wants to feel abandoned at all. No one wants to go through terror or be lonely, have loneliness. But sometimes it takes for you to be alone so you can know what it is that spirit, you can get in touch with your spirituality and develop a closer relationship with spirit. Okay. And get in touch with God when you have that time alone. Sometimes you need that time alone because there's so much stuff and chaos going on in the world and in your life that you need that time alone so you can gather your thoughts, so you can center yourself, so you can know how to, block out negative energy, so you can know how to be like, okay, I've been there before. This is my intuition telling me to trust and know that I need to have an open heart and heal yourself. Like healing is all this whole healing, all of the old wounds, past wounds, abandonment issues, all of the loneliness, the terror, the anger, the pain that you have dealt with. Heal it. Okay. Um, Heal that part of you. It's what spirit wants you to do. It's time to heal it. It says it's here. It's time to get wisdom to know how to do it, and it's time to do it. Okay. All right. So wisdom is the next card. I hope you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from with the whole grief thing. Like everybody's grieving. Everybody goes through things. But you have to be that one to want to heal your soul. Well, that's something right there that you have to get in touch with spirit, so he can heal you of that. Because 9 times out of 10, yeah, that's sad. That's very sad. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. And if you are in touch with your spiritual side, you will understand and be happy for someone to have to not be tortured anymore, okay? Or feel like, especially if you seen that if you seen that they were, that how they were loved and stuff like that, and they suffered from that, and they were a young person, the feeling that you had is because you got a heart. You have a heart, and you care, you know. So you should know that, okay, well, things are out of your control, and spirit is there to take care of that. Okay, it's reasons for things, but know that all all things that happen, like all deaths are rebirths, and their transformations, okay? In every death, there is a rebirth, okay? So know that, and it's a transformation. So wisdom is the next card we got. If you are addicted to a process of becoming, there are storms on your horizon. If suddenly there is nothing left to become, you are filled with terror. Suddenly you are face to face with your own empty being. Find a sacred space, a sacred and pleasant stillness in your heart. To know that you are truly alone is the first step on this long journey of self discovery. On the path of power, the final step is to learn that you are already linked with the universe, that you are already a part of everything, and you are already living in all of the lodges of the universe. This is wisdom, okay? It symbols the birth of the universe, the earth, into a sacred space. A pondia, this little red little, it's like a little, you see the red little thing up there. It's in the snow. Covered mountains is stillness of higher consciousness. It's high up. So it's time to just get into your higher consciousness. Wisdom is found in the balance between universal knowledge and the sanctuary of knowledge that is learned through our harmony and struggle here on earth, here on Mother Earth. Wisdom is a teaching of the spirit. Okay. Once you gather, once you gather wisdom, you learn you are in touch with your spirit side. Is what I'm getting from that. So gather all of this stuff to gather wisdom. The reason you are going through all of this so you can gather wisdom is and understand that this is the journey to self-discovery. This is the journey. This is the path to power, okay? By getting wisdom and knowing things and understanding things, okay? Time. It's number 35. What is it about time that gives it such power? The power to change all that exists back into dust. What is this unseen force awakening to the wind? A force that can shape the land as well as our lives. Learn to play with time. A surreal element like fish swimming in the treetops. Look at these fish out of water in the treetops. Literally. See that picture? A person of power knows how to arrange time. Put on your watch and be aware of the time that watches you do everything. Watch the sun, the moon, the transits of the stars. Find out the time that Venus is lowest in the sky before dawn. Be aware of your physical cycles. When you get hungry, when you are asleep, our society is obsessed with time. So now become time. If you're obsessed with something, it is better to explore it than to deny it. Then it is possible to give your obsessions and let it take its proper place in your life. Your power depends on your balance, use, and understanding of time. Okay? This painting is entitled Journey's End. Fish in the top trees of the roots in the water. Fish in the treetops are rooted in water. In the tree of life, we are indeed all one. This is a teaching of the East. The Piscean era is symbolized by the fish, marking the end of a previous period and the birth of a new ion. Within this new birth, all possibilities is at hand. Take your power now and try to understand what time really means to you on your path of heart. But do not waste your time. You only have a moment in this lifetime. On the other hand, you must have patience in order to create perfect timing. Okay? So just get in touch with with time. Get it, meaning that become time. Make yourself time, okay? And balance yourself so you can understand time. Your power depends on your balance, use, and understanding of time, okay? If you are obsessed with something, it is better to explore it than to deny it. It is possible to give up your obsessions and let it take its proper place within your life, okay? Our society is obsessed with time. So now become time and explore the things that you could be denying right now, okay? And just understand that. Perfection. Dream your passions, fly away, grow through the hoops of your innermost fears and desires, meet them and conquer them. With pain from childhood you have not dealt with, move into the wound of your most secret fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there. Face upsets, face what upsets you the most is a great teacher. Give away whatever is holding you back, insecurities, ego, fear, and failure of or of not being loved, fear of being alone, and be reborn into a new state of perfection. Okay, so spirit is just wanting us to let go of things and give away the things that are holding you back. Okay, move into the wound of your most secret fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there, and focus on just healing that part and living in your dreams and passions and fly away and go through the hoops of your innermost fears and desires. Okay, meet them and conquer them. Okay? So today we are going to dream our passions and fly away and let go of things that are holding us back, okay? Like fear of insecurities, egos, fear of being alone or being loved, or fear of, just be reborn in a new state of perfection, okay? Pain from childhood, what pain of childhood have you not dealt with? Move into that wound of your most secret fears and just find the seed of wisdom that's planted there. So you guys can dream and just fly away with things. Okay, it's time to spread your wings. All right, become time, seek wisdom, grief. Um, what is lost can come back to us again, okay, in a higher way. So think of grief as a rebirth and transformation, okay? The feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. You guys need to embody the wisdom consciousness of what's going on now in life. All right. Trust in ways of the divine power of the great spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live with trust in your heart. Okay. Have an open heart. Wait a minute. I'm almost finished. No, hold on. With intuition, you can feel a source of your being without reasoning it away and being filled with doubt. Doubt destroys your intuition. Your power always lies in the balance between your mind and intuition. So get in touch with your intuition, you guys. Get in touch with your intuition. All right? And you'll seek harmony once you do that. Harmony lives in a lodge of balance, equilibrium between physical and spiritual aspects. Okay. Spiritual aspects of your life. For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel standing in the center. This wheel must function every day in your life. If you imagine that the South is a physical self and the West your emotional self, the North your spiritual self, and the East your mental self, you see that you stand in the ancient wheel of truth. Consider whether you are spending as much time in the physical South as you do in your spiritual North. Are they balanced? Are they in harmony? Reflect on whether you spend more time in your emotions of the West than you do in your mind of the East. Adjust your daily life by being aware of your actions and behavior patterns that incorporate equal effort in all the directions so that your will function at perfect harmony. Okay? So just balance all of those things from your conscious to your physical to your spiritual to your emotions in your mind, and like just make sure they're at a balancing state in your life, okay? So you can experience harmony, okay? Incorporate these patterns, be adjust your life daily, your daily life, by being aware, be aware of your things that you do daily, okay, which where you operate from your emotions, from your mind, from your spiritual and physically, like physically doing things. So just bring them, just consider, where you are spending your most time, okay, and focus on, bringing equilibrium between the physical and the spiritual aspects of your life, okay, and harmony will come. It must, in order to have equilibrium between the physical and the spiritual, you must balance them, okay? There must be balance there. All right, this is, just imagine everything on a wheel. All right, this wheel must function every day of your life. If you imagine that the south is your physical self, and the west are your emotional self, and the north as your spiritual self, and the east as your mental self, you see that you stand in an ancient wheel of truth. Okay, it'll tell the truth about what it is that you need to bring into harmony. Okay, and be on a nice new state of perfection. Be aware of your time. Become time. Get wisdom. Okay, you're already a part of the universe. Okay, so just know that, just seek a higher rhythm. You are on a the first step on this long journey is self-discovery. So right now we're on a self-discovery and learning wisdom. Okay, letting go of things that that could make you feel abandoned, or loneliness, anger, pain. Okay, and just have an open heart. All right. Be aware of Mother Nature. Okay. Know of this feminine part of you. It's being misunderstood. Okay. So, in order to operate at your feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. So, you guys need to operate from your feminine side. Okay. Men and women. And trust always. Trust in the ways of the divine power and the great spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live with trust in your heart, opening up your heart. Okay. Your power always lies in the balance between your mind and your intuition. We are gathering our power here today. Okay. And focusing on that. Balance. Release things that don't serve you. Center yourself. Gather only the things that you need and commit to the things that you need to commit to. Okay. Inspiration. Dream big. Um, here. Be creative as well. All right. And use your imagination. All right. Have the strength. Okay. Because you are in a transformation. All right. Have the courage. All right. Because you're going into the unknown. All right. We're all pilgrims of the path of the unknown. We sit in awe of wondering of the architecture of power, ripening and receptive void within you, like a womb accepting a seed. Open yourself to the unknowable and to what is unfamiliar to you, so that the energy of what you need in order to be a whole can flow into you. When you think of yourself as an entity separate from power, you will obstruct the current and the power will defeat you. Identify the forms of power that you want. What you want is accomplished. Build, create what you want to accomplish, build, create, or be, and become that, so that there is no separating you from this power. Okay? Become don't be afraid to go into the unknown. Okay, let things flow. Have a vision, okay? Because this is a mystery. And if you believe in magic, if you believe in things, believe in magic, believe in the spirit, and believe that things in your life will be very magical, okay? Trust. All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys. I'm going into an hour on this, so I'll pull a few tarot. Let's pull 3 cards from the tarot and see what kind of energy we have today. Okay, energy we need to fix. All right. Yep. You guys need to be in control of your emotions. Be in control of your emotions. Be like the emperor here. You're welcome. Be like the emperor. Yes. Don't feel defeated. Some of you guys are feeling defeated in a situation or just are not feeling like yourself, okay? Don't feel defeated here. Don't cut yourself with your own sword. Spirit, what else? Spirit, what else? What's the outcome? Yes, some of you guys are feeling trapped. Spirit, what else? It's time to go within and meditate, you guys. What else, Spirit? All right. Passion. It's time to go within and meditate. Okay. So we pulled the Emperor card, which is you guys are having trouble. Some of you guys are someone is having trouble with following the rules and regulations of things. Okay. Or you guys just want structure. Okay. Setting boundaries. Some of you guys need to set boundaries. Okay. In the human society and culture. Period. All right. Or some of you guys are not following the rules here. Some of you guys are feeling like you are defeated, or someone could be feeling like they got the last laugh here with the Five of Swords. Okay, sneakiness, doing things that are dishonest and just hurting people. We got to get out of that energy to where the point where people are feeling like they're in a sticky situation. Some of you guys could feel like you're in a sticky situation and you are restricted. All right. Spirit is telling you to go within and meditate. Hey, baby. Yeah. Okay. Centering and grounding, peacefulness, rest, contemplations of day's actions. Okay. Go within and meditate and contemplate on whatever moves that you're going to make now. Okay. Enough of this feeling, restricted and, feeling like someone defeated you. Okay. It could be someone around you with that energy. Just it's time to go within and meditate and get out of that energy. Okay. You guys are feeling defeated by others and feeling like you can't move on. But swords are thoughts, okay? Are thoughts of things that's going on here. And you guys are someone's feeling the Five of Swords is hostility, testing one's powers, being selfish, people being selfish to you, to make you feel like you are not winning. Okay, you're not winning against all of the odds. Someone's feel like they got the last laugh here, making you feel restricted. Okay, well, it's time to, go within and meditate. Okay, center yourself and ground yourself for peacefulness so you can understand, that you got to learn how to block out people that's being ignorant like that. This is all thoughts, okay? This is thought processes. This is what you're thinking in your head. These are air. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They're air signs. These are all thoughts that's in your head right now that could be going on. But start meditating and centering yourself. Then the whole outcome of this whole reading is the Ace of Wands. And the ace is invention, inspiration, the initial spark of passion. Get very passionate. Go within so you can spark that invention and be very passionate about it, okay? Far from praying eyes, a wand illuminates a cave with a bright glow. The wand glows with the international spark, initial spark of creative process. The light moves from the top of the wand down to the bottom of teaching the ground. Of touching the ground. A castle appears out from the mist as the starry skies provides the backdrop of this event. This is the moment of creation, and the wands tapping into the source of universal current. Okay, so just tap into your inspiration. Be inspired about the things that you are very passionate about. The initial spark of what it is. The initial get back to the initial point of your passions. Okay, start blocking out all this other stuff that has nothing to do with people being like cut away from this, cut away from people making you feel tortured or stabbed in the back. Okay, have an open heart and learn how to set boundaries for yourself and move away from that energy. Okay, take no more. Okay, set boundaries, balance yourself. Okay, and just start focusing on your passions and your inventions and focusing on what you want to do for yourself. Okay, become like the emperor. Okay, it's going to be rules, there's going to be regulations, there's going to be structure. Okay, and you're going to set these boundaries. Okay, so just focus on that. Okay, well everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I hope all is well with you guys, and just start following your passions and, start setting boundaries for yourself and what it is that you want to do in life. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, okay, a fire sign, or you can have that in your chart, or it's simply what I just stated here in these cards. Okay. Become the magician and start manifesting what it is that you want in your life. Okay, Lord, thank you for letting me channel for you guys. I hope all is well, and you guys have a nice day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.